Hey everyone, welcome back to the Top 10. Today, we're diving into the wonders of Indonesia, a country that's like the world's best kept secret. Get ready for some mind-blowing facts about this archipelago that's home to over 17,000 islands. That's right, 17,000. From jaw-dropping natural wonders to quirky cultural tidbits, Indonesia is packed with surprises. So, sit back, relax, and let's embark on this incredible journey through one of the most diverse and fascinating countries on the planet. Ready? Let's go! Fact 1. Home to the world's largest lizard. First up, let's talk about dragons. No, I haven't lost my mind. We're talking about the Komodo dragon. This beast can grow up to 10 feet or 30 meters long and weighs as much as a small motorcycle. Imagine stumbling upon one of these giants while hiking. It's like Jurassic Park, but without the pesky velociraptors. The Komodo dragon is not just a relic from the dinosaur era, it's a testament to Indonesia's unique biodiversity. These creatures can only be found on a few Indonesian islands, making them as rare as your neighbor's secret barbecue recipe. But don't let their fearsome appearance fool you. Komodo dragons are pretty chill, most of the time. They have venomous bites though, so it's best to admire them from a safe distance. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want to add saw a dragon to their travel bragging list? So, if you're ever in Indonesia, make sure to visit Komodo Island. Just remember, no sudden movements, and definitely leave your bacon-scented cologne at home. Fact 2. The largest flower in the world. Next up, let's talk about flowers. But not just any flower, the Rafflesia Arnoldii, which holds the title for the largest flower in the world. This bloom can grow over 3 feet or 1 meter in diameter and weigh up to 24 pounds or 11 kilograms. That's like carrying around a blooming toddler. And while its size is impressive, its smell is, well, let's just say it's memorable. The Rafflesia is often called the corpse flower because it smells like rotting meat. Yep, nature sure has a sense of humor. Despite its pungent aroma, the Rafflesia is a fascinating part of Indonesia's flora. It's a parasitic plant, meaning it has no leaves, stems, or roots of its own and relies entirely on its host plant for sustenance. So, it's not just big and smelly, it's also a bit of a freeloader. But hey, we all have that one friend, right? Finding one in the wild is a bit like a treasure hunt, so if you're up for the challenge, Sumatra and Borneo are the places to be. Fact 3. The world's largest archipelago. Indonesia is the world's largest archipelago, with over 17,000 islands. It's crazy, you could visit a different island every day for 46 years and still not see them all. From the bustling streets of Java to the serene beaches of Bali, each island has its own unique charm and culture. It's like a never-ending adventure playground. Imagine the postcard collection you could amass. But don't worry, you don't need to visit all 17,000 islands to get a sense of Indonesia's diversity. Just a few visits to places like Sumatra, Sulawesi, and Papua can give you a whirlwind tour of its natural beauty, wildlife, and vibrant cultures. Plus, island hopping in Indonesia is a bit like playing the ultimate game of Where's Waldo, except every island is Waldo, and they're all equally awesome. Fact 4. The largest Muslim population. Did you know that Indonesia has the largest Muslim population in the world? Yep, around 87% of its 270 million people identify as Muslim. That's a lot of people. But what's really fascinating is how Indonesia blends its Islamic faith with a rich tapestry of cultural traditions and practices. It's like a spiritual and cultural fusion buffet, where everyone gets a taste of something unique. Walking through the streets of Yogyakarta, you might see women in hijabs chatting next to ancient Hindu temples, or hear the call to prayer mingling with the sounds of a bustling market. Indonesia's approach to religion is a testament to its diverse and inclusive nature, where respect and coexistence are the norms. It's a beautiful reminder that diversity isn't just about different foods and languages, it's about different beliefs living harmoniously together. Fact 5. Home to some of the world's most active volcanoes. Indonesia sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire, which means it's a hotspot for volcanic activity. In fact, it's home to about 130 active volcanoes. It's like Mother Nature decided to throw a never-ending fireworks display. Some of the most famous ones include Mount Merapi and Mount Bromo, which offer spectacular, albeit slightly nerve-wracking views. If you're a thrill seeker, climbing these volcanoes can be a bucket list experience. Imagine watching the sunrise from the rim of a volcano. It's like standing on the edge of the world. Just make sure to check the volcanic activity reports. You want an exciting adventure, not a reenactment of Dante's Peak. Fact 6. A melting pot of languages. Indonesia is a linguistic goldmine with over 700 languages spoken across its islands. Yes, 700! The official language is Bahasa Indonesia, but each region has its own dialects and languages, making it a paradise for linguists and anyone who loves a good tongue twister. Learning a few phrases in Bahasa can go a long way, but don't be surprised if you hear a completely different language in the next town over. It's like traveling through a real-life version of Babel, but with way better food. The diversity in language reflects Indonesia's rich cultural heritage and adds another layer of intrigue to this already fascinating country. Fact 7. The legendary Spice Islands. Remember learning about the Spice Islands in school? Well, they're real, and they're in Indonesia. The Maluku Islands, also known as the Spice Islands, were once the epicenter of the global spice trade. Cloves, nutmeg, and mace were worth their weight in gold, and these tiny islands were the reason explorers braved uncharted waters. Today, you can visit these historic islands and walk through spice plantations that still produce these aromatic treasures. It's like stepping back in time, except with fewer pirates and more Instagram opportunities. So, if you've ever wondered what all the fuss was about, the Maluku Islands are a fragrant and fascinating trip back into history. Fact 8. Rich in biodiversity. Indonesia is one of the most biodiverse countries on the planet. It's home to over 300,000 species of wildlife, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. From the majestic orangutans of Borneo to the elusive Sumatran tiger, Indonesia's wildlife is as diverse as it is awe-inspiring. Exploring Indonesia's national parks is like stepping into a real-life nature documentary. You might find yourself swinging through the trees with gibbons one day and diving with manta rays the next. The country's commitment to conservation is crucial in protecting these incredible species, ensuring that future generations can enjoy Indonesia's natural wonders. Fact 9. The enigmatic Toraja people. Next, let's talk about the Toraja people of Sulawesi, known for their elaborate funeral rites. Funerals here are grand affairs, often lasting several days and involving entire villages. The deceased are kept in their homes for weeks, months, or even years before being buried, as the Toraja believe the spirit needs time to find its way to the afterlife. Attending a Toraja funeral is an eye-opening experience, blending solemnity with celebration. It's a poignant reminder of how different cultures view life and death, and it offers a deep insight into the spiritual life of the Toraja. So, while it might seem a bit morbid to some, these ceremonies are a profound part of Indonesia's cultural landscape. Fact 10. Borobudur Temple. Last, but definitely not least, we have Borobudur, the world's largest Buddhist temple. Located in central Java, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is an architectural marvel with its intricate carvings and impressive structure. Built in the 9th century, Borobudur is composed of 9 stacked platforms, topped by a central dome surrounded by 72 Buddha statues, each seated inside a perforated stupa. Walking through Borobudur is like stepping back in time. The temple's walls are adorned with 2,672 relief panels, depicting various scenes from Buddhist teachings and Javanese life in the 8th and 9th centuries. The view from the top is breathtaking, especially during sunrise when the mist hangs low over the surrounding hills. It's a spiritual experience that's hard to put into words and a must-visit for anyone traveling to Indonesia. Bonus fact, traditional weaving arts. Indonesia is renowned for its traditional weaving arts, especially the intricate and colorful batik. This fabric dyeing technique has been recognized by UNESCO as a masterpiece of oral and intangible heritage of humanity. Each region in Indonesia has its own unique batik patterns and methods. The process involves a lot of skill and patience, with artisans often spending weeks or even months on a single piece. It's a beautiful slice of Indonesia's rich cultural tapestry. And there you have it. Our top 10, plus 1, fascinating facts about Indonesia that showcase just how incredible this country truly is. From its amazing wildlife and stunning natural wonders to its rich cultural heritage and vibrant traditions, Indonesia is a treasure trove of wonders waiting to be explored. So, next time you're planning an adventure, why not consider Indonesia? It's got everything you could ever want and a whole lot more. Thanks for joining us on this journey, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting adventures. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.